Hello again, Timberwolves fans. Are you ready for the explosion of Timberwolves basketball? It is Sunday, October the 28th, 2012. This is episode number 84 of Timberwolves Explosion. Last time I accidentally said 82 and it was 83, but it's one of later in the show I said 83. But yeah, I am your host, Paladino Joey, or Joey and with me, as now per usual, Marcus, the forecaster. So here we are today. Timberwolves Explosion is available on thesportstuff.com and on iTunes. I thank each and every one of you always for downloading and listening to this show. Thank you all so very much. Keep telling your friends about the show. This has been a lot of fun the past month or so. It's been fun the past 4 years as well, but the past month has been very, 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 very fun. So thanks again all of you out there that have been kind enough to join in the conversation and possibly tell some friends out there as well, the retweets and Twitter and all that. Yeah, we appreciate all of that. So yeah, the topics at hand for episode number 84. Well, briefly we're going to talk about Marko Jaric. That's going to take about 3 seconds, and then we're going to jump into the impending retirement of the commissioner, David Stern, and then we'll move on to the apparent trade of James Harden. Yes. It happened just last night, so that's part of the reason why we're here today, of course. But also wrap up the preseason a bit. Timberwolves playing against the Pistons and Bucks. Better performances. Unfortunately, still minus 2 guys, so we're going to be out till Christmas season. That's the crappy part, but outside of that, those are the topics at hand, of course. Open against Sacramento on Friday, November the 2nd. That is going to be fun. I still think we're going to win that game, by the way. We'll get back to that shortly. So, the first little brief topic. Well, the Marko Jaric dream has died in Chicago.
Yeah. If I was a fan, I would be a little upset about that.
Really?
Yeah.
You're going to... Oh, I think I know why.
Yeah, not because of Marko.
No.
Just seeing his wife in the stands.
Yes, a little Adriana Lima. Yeah, Adriana Lima.
Hey, no, that couldn't hurt. I mean, they could have kept him at the end of the bench. I mean, what you're getting from Lima alone is worth Marko's contract.
Pretty much. I mean, it's the human sculpture, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, a real thing, right? It's the real thing. Yeah, Marko Jaric released from the Chicago Bulls. So, yeah, at age 33. Yeah, we're going to miss him, are we? No, we're not. We're going to miss Miss Lima a little bit more, probably. But
she was almost here.
Almost.
She was almost here. It would have made that trade worth it.
The trade for Sam Cassell in the first round pick that is now Austin Rivers. Ouch. Austin Rivers and Sam Cassell. Oh, well, at least it's not LeBron or Durant or something. Could you imagine? Oofda. So, that's about it for Jaric, huh?
Yeah.
That's about it. I guess back to South America, I believe.
With his lovely wife.
Yes, sir.
Can't feel too bad for him.
No, not too much. Not too much. He probably feels pretty good either way.
Yeah, it's gonna whatever.
And if he cheats on her, oh my God, is he stupid?
Oh,
look at me making these type of comments. No, that's like, yeah, that'd be like breaking the code of common sense, not code of conduct, code of common sense. Menno Udrih is a Milwaukee Buck. Interesting, because we're talking about the Kings. We're going to get to that very soon. But, topic number 2, since the Jaric one was like a 3-second deal. Commissioner David Stern, who walked into the NBA, and was it February 1st, 1984? His first NBA draft, think about it. The famous line of all time. The Chicago Bulls pick Michael Jordan. It's like, oh my goodness. It's a pretty nice introduction to his NBA career, huh? You think that makes him look good? Yeah. It's been a nice run, hasn't it? Think about it.
I'm going to miss him.
Hmm?
I'm going to miss him.
You're going to miss David Stern?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too.
And the crowd's booing him.
Yeah, it seemed like it always happened, didn't it?
Yeah.
No matter what. Was it the finals celebration or season opener or the announcing of the MVP or God knows what else? David J. Stern. That's right. He's going to be official on February 1st, 2014, which would make him exactly a 30-year veteran at that time. Exactly. It's kind of cool how he timed it.
Yeah.
Cool idea.
I mean, I don't like everything that that happened with the rule changes and everything, but I mean, it's not like he had the final say in everything.
Yeah, like you were saying off the mic just a second ago, it was almost like as if he was the president or something. Where they don't always have they don't really have the final say. It was more like he was the president rather than an overall boss, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I'm hearing a lot about there being sponsors on the jerseys now.
Oh yeah, yep.
I don't know what kind of direction the NBA is going in now. I mean, I know it's the owners want to make more money, but
Yeah, yep.
I don't know.
It's like the Charlottes of the world, that aren't making too much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want the jerseys start looking like NASCAR uniforms. You know?
Yeah, or dare we say WNBA uniforms? I mean, the LA Sparks. There was nothing on the jersey that says Sparks on it. That's how bad it's gotten for the WNBA.
Yeah, so I don't want it to go in that direction.
Yeah, it was NASCAR. It's like Kemp's Ice Cream, DuPont or something like that. DuPont, oil or whatever it is. God, no, or car parts or something. I mean, it's like it never ends. Yeah, it's headed that way. It is exciting, huh? No, like the NBA's the NBA's probably won't be as bad though. But yeah, they do it in Europe, don't they? I believe I've seen that. I believe Euro basketball.
Yeah.
You see, yeah.
But I think here might be more an extreme. I don't know.
You would hope.
Yeah.
You would hope the NBA doesn't need to do that, but maybe like one, I guess. Maybe I can live with that. Because, I mean, even the NFL has like, well, at least they used to have like Nike or Reebok on their uniforms. Obviously, the helmets have the company name Rydell, the NFL helmets.
Yeah.
It's like right on the front, but that's just like normal, though, because it's the actual part.
Yeah, it's so small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not like an actual advertisement. It's just a tag, basically. So here we go. Or, yeah, just like how the jersey might have Champion on it because it was made by Champion, something like that.
It was really annoying, watching the Vikings game, just seeing the advertisements on the field.
Yeah, that's weird. It's some kind of optical illusion with the camera.
Yeah, it's just too distracting.
Yeah, it's like this big Budweiser logo right in the middle of the imaginary, field.
Yeah, I thought it was, on the turf, but
Yeah, it's actually just camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that weird? It's kind of neat, but at the same time, it's like, oh man, they're getting kind of overboard a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe we got to do that on podcast now. Yes, but so Budweiser. I mean, my Toshiba computer on Yahoo Sport. Okay, yeah, you get the idea, don't you? It's audio like versions of it. Yeah, it's good times. But yeah, I mean, David Stern. Yeah, I mean, it's been an unbelievable run considering. Yeah. Well, like in this, he got lucky, but at the same time, I think he's done well as also.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and he's helped globalize the game. That's for the most part, that's a good thing because you got China and all that. I mean, business wise, it's a good thing. There's no doubt. I mean, look at all the Chinese basketball fans now. Look at all the Australian basketball fans. We appreciate that very much. By the way, out there, every one of you guys are so cool. I mean, it's all over the league. Obviously, Europe is all over the NBA now, no doubt about it. From Pekovic to Jaric to Shaved. It goes on and on. Peja Stojakovic. It's been going on for a while now. A good 20 plus years. You've had a lot of European stars in the NBA. Dirk. Just goes on and on. Tony Kukoc. Yes. So with that, it's like a lot of luck, but at the same time, hey, he's done well also, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
David Stern. I mean, he's got to be the best NBA commissioner of all time. I find him entertaining as well.
Especially last draft.
Yeah, he's funny. He's just kind of funny, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's an entertaining person. And I've seen him in person, by the way. I don't think I've ever told you that. I never told you that.
No.
Yeah, I did see him in person in the Target Center, almost face to face. Actually, just sat down like my aunt Dawn Dahlberg, my aunt. Yeah, they're season ticket holders. Her and obviously Lester Dahlberg, my uncle. They're season ticket holders for the Timberwolves, and I don't know if it was being there. I don't know if maybe they were with the Wolves for a long enough time, but they were able to get like seats at this deal where the commissioner was going to be there like before the game and talk to a group of us, like about maybe 100, 200 of us, and on the court, with just regular folding chairs. And I forget exactly what the topics were. Just general. I forget exactly what it was, but yeah, he was kind of a funny guy. He's very short, by the way. I don't know if you probably, in the draft, people will probably think, oh, it's NBA players, come on. But no, he's a pretty short guy. He's got to be about 5'9" or something, or shorter. But yeah, he's entertaining. You miss him, don't you? You're gonna miss him, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna miss seeing him.
Mm-hmm. With
Just seeing him and Adam Silver was kind of funny. He's stern, short. Adam comes out, tall, skinny guy.
Yeah, it's like Mario with the old Mario Luigi effect.
Yeah.
Mutt and Jeff. Did you ever see Mutt and Jeff?
No.
That's from like the early 70s or so. It's some goofy cartoon there's no voices in it. It's one of those weird cartoons where they make like motions like they're trying to talk, and then it shows like a screen where it has the words. I don't know what kind of style of cartoon they call it, but it had kind of classic late 60s, early 70s kind of hippie sounding music. It's kind of a cool cartoon, actually. But yeah, Mutt was very short, and Jeff was very tall. Very tall. And it was basically Mario Luigi. That's probably where they got the idea from, because Mutt was red and Jeff was green, if I remember correctly. Kind of interesting, huh? So with that, anything else you'd like to say about David J. Sten?
No.
You love him, don't you?
He's going to be here.
He'll be...
Yeah, he's going to be around.
Yeah, it's going to be another year and a half or so. So, And then you got Adam Silver will be the new commissioner of basketball. So now we get into a very interesting topic, if you're ready.
Yes.
Yeah. Now we get into some interesting stuff here. Playing Shining Force 2 last night. I don't know why I'm throwing that in there, but yeah, for the Genesis, because I like those old strategy RPGs much more than new school, but that's me. And I just fiddle around on the internet because I couldn't watch the World Series because it's just... I like baseball plenty, especially I like the history of it. I absolutely love it. I could talk forever about it, just like this show. But every game has been like 2-0 in favor of the same team, the San Francisco Giants, so it's like it's unwatchable basically at this point. And then Yahoo Sports updates, and it's like breaking news: Harden traded to Rockets. James Harden. Okay. And that was after just a couple of minutes before, it seemed like, that I was posting on the Timberwolves Explosion Facebook page about how James Harden had turned down the offer from the Thunder. Was it $52 million? And it's like he seeks the max. And I'm like, Harden, you didn't earn it. You had a horrible finals.
Yeah.
I know. Did that bug you that he turned that down?
Yeah, I don't think they would. I mean, his performance in the finals, I thought, there's no way he's going to get a max deal now after that.
Yeah, he has to be more realistic, don't you think?
Yeah.
He's not realistic wanting a max deal, I don't think, but I guess maybe the Rockets are going to give him at least something close to that. Just looking at this box score here, the random box score, they just call up and like, hey, the 95 finals, Rockets and Magic, yeah. Yeah, I don't think the Magic will be in the finals anytime soon, but
no.
The Rockets, I hope not. Just for the sake of the Timberwolves, another super team. Yeah, James Harden is a Houston freaking Rocket. Really? Can you believe it? Do you believe it? Do you like it?
I mean, I do. I mean, we'll finally get to see what Harden can do with his own team now.
Yeah, is he legit or is he a pile of? We'll just let that rhyme.
Yes, I mean he had a pretty good season last season, but yeah, the finals is just in the playoffs he didn't show up.
Yeah, especially the finals. It was like 5 points, like 1 for 10 or something, and no defense. Like not bad defense, no defense, right? Like when Miami went for that free for all in Game 5.
Yeah, it was pretty sad watching him.
He didn't even try, did he?
Didn't. I mean, he jacked up a lot of shots, but
they didn't
go in.
No, they didn't go in. It was like, I don't know. Doesn't he seem like a jackass to you a little bit?
Well, a
little bit. No.
I mean, it's kind of a combination of Durant going back to get more money when he knew he could.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
You know, the Thunder giving Ibaka that much money.
Oh,
kind of like at that point, kind of if you're Harden, you would think, okay, I'm definitely not going to get a max now.
Mm-hmm. Just because it won't fit. Yep.
Yeah,
won't fit under the cap and all that good stuff. Even though they actually could, being he would have had bird rights and everything, but still, they probably don't want to necessarily like have a payroll like New York Knicks level here,
especially to a guy who's coming off the bench.
And that's the weirdest part of the whole thing. He still comes off the bench, huh? Or came, we should say.
Yeah, so he's going to get that much money coming off the bench for Oklahoma.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I do want to see. I know he's going to score about the same, but I don't think he's going to be considered, the next superstar.
No,
I don't think.
Yeah, I can't put superstar and James Harden in the same sentence.
Yeah,
it's too hard to do that. I think.
I actually think he's going to do just as well as Kevin Martin did.
That's basically the funny part. Yeah, because Kevin Martin is now a Thunder as we complete the trade here. Yeah, Kevin Martin going to the Thunder, Cole Aldrich going to Houston. So Houston trying with another. They're obsessed with like center projects.
Mikal got his guy.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yes. Yep. That's the connection. There's your connection. Bloomington Jefferson. Cole Aldrich is a Rocket with Kevin McHale. Yes. The Rockets, they're kind of deep now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Houston also sending 2 first-round picks, I believe, if I remember correctly, to the Thunder. So who knows? That could get very interesting. Was it Jeremy Lamb is also going to the Thunder? He's kind of a role player, obviously. I don't know all that much about him. I know the name, of course, but don't really have many Jeremy Lamb posters. He's a lamb. He's a sacrificial lamb, Marcus. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't scouted Lamb yet.
No. Yeah, he's one of those. He's one of those Lazar. Oh yeah, and Lazarus is going to rise in Houston.
Oh.
Lazarus.
Lazar
is a Rocket. You like that? Huh? Lazar Hayward is going to the Rockets. Lazarus rises again.
And I actually thought that he was cut. Thought they cut him already.
Yeah, I guess apparently not. Maybe the Rockets will. Who knows? I mean, yeah. He's one of those like Ryan Gomes wannabes, if you know what I mean. He's just not really good at anything.
Yeah.
Just like Ryan Gomes. Don't you like that about him? Oh, there he is. There's Jeremy Lamb anyway. He's actually a very young guy, only 20 years old. I do remember the name, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
12th overall.
Oh, he was a draft pick. I'm an idiot. Yeah, he was a draft pick. Okay. Anyhow. I mean, but I still know the name, though. It must have been from the draft. So, we'll see how that... we'll see how that... It just shows you, see, the draft, the draft. We didn't really... This year, because we knew the Wolves were not going to keep their pick.
Yeah.
So we didn't, we watched the draft, but kind of halfway watched it.
I just wanted to see who would have been there.
Yeah, and
for our pick.
Yeah, for 18. Yep, and partially it was because of are we going to make another trade?
Yeah.
So we were mostly there looking for we were mostly watching the news ticker rather than the names as much this year. We didn't really study the draft picks this year because. Suffice to say, if the Wolves aren't in the draft, we're not going to really overly study every single player. That's just how it goes. Because this is a Wolves show, not a. I mean, we like to cover the whole NBA, but not necessarily. We're not going to like study every single player in the draft if the Wolves aren't picking very high or at all. Like we'll if the Wolves are picking 18th, we'd study the guys down there, which we did a little bit, but most of those guys, it's like a crapshoot anyway. Sometimes you're going to get Ty Lawson, and sometimes you're going to get Flynn, exactly. Yeah. Good time. Or Wesley Johnson, or Derek Will. Oh, wait, he went second. But, yeah, he's looking more like a 19th pick, isn't he?
I hope he turns it around.
Wouldn't it be great? Yeah, that's something we're going to be heading into later, some more. James Harden He's going to go to the Rockets. We'll see. Will they be that 8th seed now? Will they cost the Wolves a playoff spot?
It looks like it's a power shift.
It is a power shift. The Western Conference continues to be big and strong, don't they?
Yeah.
I hate it. How can you not hate it? Why can't everybody just go East? The only good team in the East is Miami, really.
Yeah, mix up a little bit.
Yeah, come on, Dwight. Go back to the East and keep buying them in Philly. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's see. Dwight Howard with the Knicks. Yeah.
Stop making trades with
Nets.
teams in the same conference, especially with picks.
Yeah.
It's made the team better you're getting picks from. Why would you?
Mm-hmm. And it can really come back to bite you. It can long term. Oh boy, watch the Thunder blow up now, and the other team blow up too. But the Rockets, of course. Yeah, we have a couple of interactions on Twitter to get to. Let me see, where are we? I already read that one. Jules Postorino, and awesome. Yeah, he's a cool guy from Australia. By the way, it's not facebook.com/Timberwolves Explosion show yet for some reason, even though we've had some more likes. We do appreciate the newcomers. We do appreciate them very much. Vince Germano from the Courtside podcast. Yeah, Vince has joined. Kristen Mayer from the Rip City Bad Boys. He's the Rip City side of it, the Portland guy. Kristen Mayer joining. Mike Firkins joining as well. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for that. Do appreciate it. Yep, Mike Firkins is a Twitter guy. But the other two are show hosts. Very cool. Thank you very much. Yep, Rip City Bad Boys, wonderful show. Very fun to listen to. A little vulgar, but good stuff. And the Courtside podcast, very cool. They recently did a show about the top 10 shooting guards, and that was pretty cool. So I guess that's why Hank McCoy asked me if I thought Brandon Roy might have a shot at being a top 10 shooting guard. Of course, none of the three guys picked Brandon Roy for the top 10, but so I guess they agree with us. Mm-hmm. A lot of them had Harden like 4 and 5, so he's okay, but he's definitely not number one. Oh yeah, can you guess who everybody picked for their number one? All three of them. Can you guess top shooting guard in the league?
Oh, just
Marko Jaric. Okay, I'm just kidding. You're like, yes, Shved. They did. No, it was your guy. It was your guy. The guy that You say, I don't like him as a person, but as a player, he's great.
I don't know.
Who's that? You don't think so?
That's why it was Kobe.
Yes.
I'm kind of down on Kobe now.
He's giving him this silence, like,
I
whoa.
mean, like I said, a couple of seasons there, I preferred Ginobili.
No, I don't know about number one though. Do you? Maybe it's just kind of like look at you. Maybe the intangible number one, but the overall best shooting guard, really?
Yeah, I mean, I like Ginobili had better numbers.
Not last year though, did he?
No, it wasn't last year.
Yeah, because they're doing it current. That's the way to think about it. Current.
No, I'm saying since then. I mean, Kobe could score. I mean, last season he was a beast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and then towards the end, he just kind of throwing up bricks.
Mm-hmm.
It became like, okay, Kobe, we can shoot.
Mm-hmm.
You throw up these circus shots. If they go in, it's great. Then it's a top 10 shot. But if not, okay, you pass the ball.
Yeah, really, once in a while, right? Yeah, he was going Rashad McCants in the final or the Thunder series second round.
Yeah,
they lost it. They got swept, didn't they? Or was it 5? I can't remember now. Was it a sweep? I think they did get swept, didn't they, by the Thunder? Oh my God, that's bad.
We should know this, but I think so.
I can't remember if it was 4 or 5. That's embarrassing, but it's one of those deals, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know about Kobe being the best this season. I mean, with Nash, it'll help.
Maybe not this. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
well, maybe
Nash, it'll help a lot. But I think in the beginning of the season.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if he's gonna get back to his chucking ways.
Yeah, I would. He kind of can't unless if he does, that team is dead.
Yeah.
If he starts chucking, that team's done.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be too much backbiting. Steve Nash is basically if Kobe's chucking, Steve Nash is rendered useless. Dwight Howard becomes the world's greatest. I don't even know what you'd call it.
Rebounder?
Yeah, there you go. Hey, there you go. Thank you. Yes, there you go. He's the world's greatest designated rebounder, and that's about it. Great. Thanks, Kobe. But I would hope he wouldn't pull that type of deal. We have a interaction from Hank McCoy. That's the main host of Courtside. He says, "Hey guys, thanks for the shout out on episode 83." Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah. Hey, welcome, Hank. Very cool. Very, very worthwhile show there. He said it actually got me thinking down at Courtside. We are counting down to our 100th show and are jumping to video with a live audience to celebrate. You guys are not that far off 100 shows yourself. Any plans in motion for your milestone? Because, of course, this is 84, but yeah. For me personally, nothing yet, because, 16 shows, that could take a while yet, but still.
I think I might go out to Red Lobster.
And then broadcast it there? No. Live video? Hey, no, not video. Well, would you want to go live video, though? I don't know.
What do you think we should do?
That's a good question, Hank. It really is.
Yeah, because I don't know if we should go live.
Yeah.
Because...
we should, shouldn't we? We should. No. Oh, he's making me laugh here.
Yeah, we don't want to distract everyone.
We don't want
when they see us,
because we're just so exciting. Yes. Okay, I didn't say that. I mean, we could go live. That's possible. It's just the matter. The hard part is the timing, because we tend to record late a lot, and I don't know if people are going to be up then. Yeah. That's one of the tough parts. Because if we're recording at like 11 p.m. or something, or I don't know if people are going to be up. I mean, it depends. It depends.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a little earlier right now, but it's a Sunday. But yeah, that's a little side note. It's an interesting thought. Usually I tend to go with a lot of historical stuff, like in this episode we did this, that we did that. I tend to reminisce a little bit. And how many playoff appearances we've had during this and that, and I don't know if I should say. We haven't had any playoff appearances, have we, since episode 1? Yeah, I mean, I tend to go over a lot of historical stuff. That's what I did with Purple Mafia when I got to episode 100. And I did that with this show when I got to episode 50, and Brave the Wild with 50, and Purple Mafia with 50. You reminisce stuff like that over the course of time. How many coaching changes, how many general manager changes, major trades that occurred. That's usually what I like to do. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then maybe some other special thing, but other than that, not sure yet, I guess, Hank? I don't know. It's a cool idea, though. I mean, yeah, live audience. Cheers is formed before a live studio audience. Okay, sorry. Pretty much. That would be cool to get people laughing. Like, hey, Nami. No, Normie, right? Sorry. Yeah, it's an interesting thought, though, Hank. So we'll have to think that over a little bit more, I guess. We haven't thought it out too much yet.
To think about.
Interesting, yeah. It's a good thing he said it, actually, because then it makes us think more earlier rather than, like, episode 98. Oh, what are we going to do for 100, So we're thinking about it in the mid-80s already. There you go. So that's, I believe there's one more interaction somewhere. Maybe it was a bunch of likes and stuff. Maybe that's all it was. I think that is all it is. Yeah, just a bunch of likes. When you get the notifications and, the Facebook page. So, yes, to find the Facebook page, we'd like you to go to it, by the way. I guess you have to type in the search bar, Timberwolves Explosion, Minnesota Timberwolves Show. And there you go. Just search it and click like. Should I read it? We got a message from, from Janice Sue. Yes, sir. Yes, we did. She says, awesome shows, Joey. Very informative, and I love your passion for the team no matter what. Can't wait for the next one, and yes, sir. Yep. She sent it only 3 hours ago, so conveniently we're starting the new one right now. So thank you very, very much. You want to do a shout-out there? Want to do a shout-out? No. Oh, boy. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm too mean. Okay, here we go. That's the end of the interactions. There's mostly a bunch of likes, I guess. So that's Facebook for you. They notify you every time you get somebody clicking like. It's kind of funny. So to the Twitter account, twitter.com/Timberwolves Explosion, because Timberwolves Explosion doesn't fit. or just at Wolves Explosion is the official Twitter for Timberwolves Explosion, or like my version of it. There's also Forecaster TE. That's right, at Forecaster TE, who needs to do some tweeting.
Yeah, I do. I apologize for that. I do.
So yeah, it'd be great to see on Twitter. Finally, they're crying out to you. They're crying out to you. So you head at head hoop, at head, and then it's underscore hoop. That's actually it's actually Pumpa, but that's like a really cool Twitter where it unites us all together. Partnership between podcasts and websites is not a choice; it is the only way. Okay, anyhow, and yes, that's very cool. So we'll get Herf first though. At Herfinator 5444, who's also Australian, says, "Great work, boys. Keep it up, and thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yep, do appreciate that." So yes, yeah, thank you. Head Hoop, which of course is Pumpa, but yep, uniting all the podcasts together, says the Wolves Explosion podcast is back. Joey and the Forecaster, the man who sent 0 tweets, giving you your Wolves fix. Oh man, I love that guy, don't you? That is, of course, Pumpa. Pumpa and V-Train are the hosts of that basketball show, which is that awesome basketball show. Yes, it is.
Yeah, we give them the fix.
We give them the fix, yes, sir, and they give us a fix too. It's an awesome show. Yes, sir. They cover. Pumpa's favorite team is the Golden State Warriors. V-Train at Mr. Train, and then there's at Pumpa 5 is Pumpa's. But yeah, Train's favorite team was the LA Lakers. Yeah. Oh well.
Forgive him for that.
But we'll forgive him. We still like him. We still love you, Train. Yes, sir. And of course, both of those teams are absolutely going to make the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Barring any type of craziness going on.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. This is, yes, sir, this is another nice, it's, okay, yep, at Pumpa5, that's, of course, Pumpa saying, great day today. My 3 favorite podcasts are back. At Rip City Bad Boys, at Wolves Explosion, at TCO Nets Knicks. Of course, that's the crossover. That is the crossover. Of course, they're also on the sportstuff.com. That is Rusty and PMAC, Brooklyn Nets. I'm finally saying it right the first time. New York Knicks. It's taken a long time to get used to the whole Brooklyn thing, but it's actually a very cool arena. They talked about that. Very interesting floor idea, huh? It's like diamond shaped, isn't it? Like instead of like parquet squares. Whoa, it's going to be a scary look there. Instead of like the squares, like in the Boston Garden.
Yeah, I do like it.
Yeah, it's diamonds.
Yeah, I do like it.
Uh-oh, he's creeped out by it.
I think that's the Jay-Z.
Uh-oh, I think I know what you mean now. Oh, it's 2 triangles forming a diamond, right? I had to say it. I'm just kidding. I had to say it. Yep. That's Jay-Z for you, though. Pumpa continues shouting out to us, saying that he's shouting out to myself, Train, Rip City Bad Boys, Courtside, and then the crossover, saying I'm a big Hank and it's like Vin Rock, R-O-K, Vin, V-I-N, R-O-K 44 fan. Zing! I like to say that other shows. Yes, sir. Vince Germano has followed Wolves Explosion. Of course, he's a member of the Courtside podcast as well. He says, hey, mate, we'll definitely check you guys out. And he says, cheers, mate. Yeah, Hank and BG do a great job of carrying my rookie behind. When I gave him a compliment saying you guys do great. It's his first year with that show. No, we think you do very good, Vince. I definitely do. And then he says, great podcast, mate. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Get around him. Yep. So he wants us to keep him coming. Thank you for that. Jeff, it's at SEREVEI, says he will listen to the Purple Mafia show tonight. So he responded, he's a Wolves listener and now a Purple Mafia listener as well. So thank you for that very much. Luke, here's a new one. Yep, another new one. Very cool. He just follows. He says, really enjoying your Wolves podcast, guys. Found you through the Head Hoop and Pumpa. So, of course, there you go. Thanks again. Thanks again, Pumpa. There you go. He's bringing them in. We hope we're bringing them in for you, too, that basketball Pumpa. Yeah. He says, I'll keep listening. And Luke continues saying, it's my pleasure. Love my NBA and have a soft spot for your Wolves. Your love of the team comes through in the podcast. Yes, sir. That's the whole idea, isn't it? We absolutely love the Timberwolves, so it's cool to see that people notice it. It's a fact.
We wouldn't be doing this if we didn't.
No, I mean it's our
Trust
passion
us with their records.
Yeah, because we started in, was it August 14th, 2008. It's crazy that I know the exact date, but I guess I was fixing up the Facebook page. Let's say I needed to fix a little bit of the information because it was a little bit dodgy, as they might say. In England and Australia, it was a bit dodgy. Needed a little fixing, and it got fixed. Makes it a little more professional looking in the about area. So, we've been covering them since, for about 4 years and 2 months now. It's and they stunk for a while, and now they're legit.
Yeah, they're giving us plenty of reasons to hop off the wagon.
Yeah, but we refuse.
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, we love this team, and we love the NBA so much.
We're driving a wagon now. So
yeah, yes we are. I'm proud to say that we are driving the wagon. Are we? Keep jumping on, guys. Keep jumping on. Mike Firkins saying, consider it liked, as I mentioned earlier in the week, saying please join the Timberwolves Explosion page on Facebook, and thank you again, Mike, for that. At Mike Firkins, it's Mike Firkins. Do give him a follow if you'd like. Give all the others a follow as well. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Scott Neuroth retweeting, yes, sir, retweeting where I said please like the Timberwolves Explosion Facebook page. So thank you for that, Scott, to pass on the word there. Very, very cool. Rip City Bad Boys. This is Kalen King here. So, kind of giving me a laugh there because when the Wolves are playing Detroit, I was like, hey, we're playing tonight. There we go. Ready to rock and roll. And I'm like, man, Derek Williams is sucking already because he started 1 for 7. And then all of a sudden he started making some shots in that game. And I go, okay, maybe not. Love that. The crossover show. So when we mentioned earlier, TCO Netsnicks, all of course one word. When I don't say underscore or anything, it's all one word. He says, hey, buddy, Rusty here, going well. Just super flat out with work at the paper. Yeah, because he writes for a newspaper over there. That's pretty cool, huh? Got a job recently with that. He says, going well here. How about you? Yep, things are going okay. He says, yep, hoping for weekly now from now on. So yes, Rusty can. The crossover looking to do a weekly show now rather than just sporadic, because busy schedules get in the way for all of us. Like our show sometimes is sporadic and released, but we're trying to get better about it as well. Vince Germano, I don't think I responded. Oh yeah, I did respond to him. I said it would probably be within the next 1 to 10 days, and here we are, only 2 days later. Very cool.
Gotta get to it.
Yes, sir. Yep, we are getting to it. He asked when the next show was, and here we are, only 2 days later. So,
and I will get to the tweets.
And we will get to the tweets. Yes, sir. Forecaster at Forecaster TA, one word, right? Or TE, excuse me, right?
Yeah.
One word at Forecaster TE. Do give him a follow, folks, and yeah, don't forget to follow Wolves Explosion as well. Yes, sir. So that'll do it for Facebook and Twitter. Thanks again for the interactions, guys. Always liking to. I mean, that's one of the main missions of this show at Purple Mafia, is to acknowledge those of you out there that are kind enough to message us, acknowledging all of you. It shows that you count.
Yeah, we'll get to them.
We will. Yep. It shows that you count. Yep. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And it's very cool to be networking with other shows the way we do nowadays. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, keep the questions coming.
Keep them coming, yeah. Keep them coming. The questions, the comments, and shout-outs and all that. Very enjoyable indeed. Yep, got the scores ready here. There is one game we got to get to first, though. That was the Bucks game. So the Minnesota played Detroit. That was the night of... I believe that was last Friday, wasn't it? No. When did we play Detroit? That was last Wednesday the 24th. Minnesota defeats Detroit. This was after our depressed moment, a couple of days after that Chicago game. We recorded the show that night immediately, episode 83. But the Wolves crush the Pistons by 19. How about that? And in your face, Kalen King. No, I'm kidding. No. Pistons they're getting better, like you were saying on your show. They're getting better, but it's a preseason game. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like, yeah, we're way better than Detroit, but we probably should be, but not without loving Rubio. And yeah, Derek Williams actually played halfway respectable in the game, didn't he? Got to the line. And Cunningham was awesome.
I'm a huge fan of Cunningham.
I am too.
And I don't remember seeing another player play full court defense like Garnett.
So Cunningham's approaching that area, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean his defense is pretty good. That's because of him. I think the fall off of the impact of Love not being here it sounds bad.
It helps, doesn't it? Because Love obviously is an offensive juggernaut with his 25, 26 points a game.
Yeah.
But then, what's his greatest weakness?
Defense.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's not like Cunningham can't score. I mean,
he's
he
good.
can do a little bit, and that's all we need from him. If he can stop the opposing team's power forward or forward or whoever he's guarding.
Yeah, yep. He's kind of like, he can be a 3-4 type.
Yeah.
And maybe even a very small time at center now that, that's another topic we can get to very briefly, too. No more center in the All-Star game. Yes. Yeah. So it shows where the NBA is headed in a lot of ways. That's why Garnett, Chris Bosh, Amare, and all them play center, because it's really 3 forwards now. It's just the biggest forward.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if...
But Cunningham can do it. Yeah.
I think it's just might be just for the All-Star game.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's going to be, that's going to translate into, that's how it's going to be for the regular season.
Yeah, that's a good point. I should have said, I should have worded that better. Yeah, that's a good point.
I know
it's true.
What you meant, though,
yeah, that's a good point, though. Yeah, because the center position still exists. I guess they're more or less trying to eliminate the guy that's averaging 10 points a game to be the starting center in the All-Star game.
Yeah, but even that said, it's not like the center position is actually what you would think the center position is anyway. It's mostly power forwards.
Yeah, it is.
Center now anyway.
Yeah, it is for the most part. Nikola is a legit center for the most part, but at the same time, he's only 6'10".
Yeah.
So that's another funny thing you can look at right there. He's a center, but like a short center. Kind of interesting. I
think it just comes down if Pekovic, if he was faster, we don't probably have him at power forward.
You could, yeah. If he was faster, I would say you could. Yeah, definitely. He's been playing really well in the interim too. Is obviously he's the starting center anyway, but his rebounding needs to come up, and it has been. The last 2 games has been very, very good. One other brief point too about the center position being eliminated from the All-Star game is because guys like LaMarcus Aldridge don't end up missing because somebody like Yao Ming gets voted in, when he's not played in 3 years, something like that. Or no, I shouldn't say that. Yao Ming, LaMarcus would replace him anyway, but say somebody like a Vlade Divac type getting a center, versus LaMarcus, and that just would suck. When LaMarcus is out there averaging 23 points, and then you get a guy averaging 11 and a half. It's like, that isn't good. So that means LaMarcus Aldridge, congratulations, barring injury, on your All-Star bid. Guaranteed at this point. Right?
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say. Yeah, hopefully Love will be playing in it, but I think so. This is a good, strong game for the Wolves, though. Yeah, Cunningham dominant with a double-double performance. Amazingly, no blocks, which is kind of weird, but...
Yeah. Got a steal in there.
Yep, did get a steal in there. 14 rebounds in only 26 minutes. That's very encouraging.
6 of 9.
6 of 9. And another guy who's been scorching the net at least the past couple of games is Air Bud. 5 of 8 from 3-point. Unbelievable, huh? Yeah, Air Bud scorched the nets in the Target Center against the Detroit Pistons last Wednesday. Absolutely. Malcolm Lee getting brief playing time. We'll be hearing more about him in the Bucks game.
Yeah.
Shved's shooting struggling again with 1 of 8 from the floor.
I'm kind of worried about him. Just a little bit, but I think he'll come around.
He should.
Yeah.
He should. It's just it's growing pains.
Yeah, he's new to everything is new to him. So I think he'll come around.
And he's a little bit skinny too. He's a little raw.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he needs to hit that weight room along with Peck.
He needs to have Peck help him out, right?
Yeah.
Because, obviously Peck's, he's pretty strong.
I think it should have started by now. I don't think it's not showing right now. We just got here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think Shved's going to be benching 380 like Peck. 380. Oh, my goodness. Man, that guy's a beast. The word beast and Pekovic go together in the same sentence, don't they? But Shved, yeah, he's the skinniest guy on the team, there's no doubt. Lee's kind of skinny, too, but that's a side note. Solid game by Derek Williams. Not that bad. Kirilenko's doesn't score at all, by the way. Just thought I'd throw that out there. That's kind of been a common thread. Yeah. Roy's okay, but I don't know. Definitely not a top 10 shooting guard, but who knows what's going to happen come the regular season. It could go anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't
just
know.
Plays smart.
Yeah. He's kind of like our Sam Mitchell now, I guess you could say. Kind of the smart guy. The guy that's on the court. When he's on the court, the rest of the team's IQ goes up.
Yeah.
That's what Sam Mitchell used to be for the Wolves about 10, 15 years ago. Back in the good old days. But, yeah, Air Bud with 21 points against Detroit, scorching that net. 8 of 11 overall. Amazing. He made all of his 2-pointers and missed only 3 out of 8 3-pointers. That's pretty good.
And even though I'm liking his production, I'm kind of worried about this.
About Air Bud?
Yeah, I said on the last show. I mean, the better he does, the more money he's getting.
No.
Can we afford it?
Yeah, because no bird rights. Yep. There will be no bird rights because it's just 1 year. No early bird rights either. You need at least 2 years for that. Because Air Bud scorching the net again in a start. Malcolm Lee and Budinger start. Malcolm Lee started. Yep. We clapped and high-fived there. Yes, sir. Malcolm Lee started against the Bucks. The only problem is he got 0 assists. Dope! But he got 2 blocks and 2 steals.
Yeah.
That was the funny part about the whole thing. Yeah, he led the team in minutes, by the way. But remember what we were talking about a couple shows ago? How, was it Cunningham? No. Not Cunningham. Oh, yeah, I guess he's probably the real second-best shot blocker, but Steamsma is supposed to be the best shot blocker on the team, and it's like, who's the second best? And it's like, Lee. A guy who's like a point guard, shooting guard is a good shot blocker.
Yeah.
How about that? That's cool, huh? It's kind of like me when I was in 14, 15. I'd be like a small forward and be blocking people's shots like crazy because I was, I could jump real high back then. Still can sometimes, but not much. Yeah, Lee's, yeah. He's got that energy and that length. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. No assists, oh well, but we still won by 24 points, 100 to 76. Yikes, that's pretty good. Winning record. 4-2, even without Love and Rubio. No Rubio the whole time. No Love 3 out of the 8 games. Yeah, actually more than that. Love sat out one of them too. Yeah, what's it?
I also saw Luke talking about Monta Ellis.
Yeah, Monta Ellis. What did he do? He shot 1 of 11, didn't he? And turned the ball over 5 times.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, it's not looking good. I mean, I know it's one game, but you can't go 1 of 11.
Yeah, even if it is a preseason game, it's like...
5 turnovers.
You'd think you would just be... Either he flat didn't care at all, or he's drunk or something.
Yeah.
Or... I don't know.
You're out there for 22 minutes.
Yeah.
23 minutes and 1 of 11?
Yeah, you'd think it'd be more like 5 of 8 or something, or, I don't know, 3 of 6. Not 1 of 11. What the heck is this?
Yeah, and he got a bucket in. He didn't even get to the free throw line. You would think, Yeah,
he's a penetrator, isn't he?
1 of 11, he'll at least get to the line.
Yeah.
A couple of those, no.
Yuck. Look at their backcourt. Look at Jennings and Ellis. They combined 10 assists, or 10 turnovers, 6 assists, 10 turnovers. There you go. That is an assist to turnover. Turnover to assist ratio of legends right there. It's not assist to turnover. It's turnover to assist.
Yeah, the game wasn't televised.
Nope.
But,
Excuse me for the cough.
I'm just going to assume that Lee has something to do with that.
That's the good part.
It's like the only time Lee gets minutes is not televised.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that he's the urban legend on the Wolves. Does Malcolm Lee exist, or is it just a rumor? They used to say that about Rubio, remember?
Be a box score bug going around.
He's a bug. Yes, it's a virus. Oh, you got that Lee virus? Oh, great. He's screwing up the box score again. He's killing opposing guards, and he doesn't get assists. That's son of a gun.
I think it was something to that. And also, Shved got a lot of minutes, so
He got a lot of minutes.
I think the defense might have something to do with that.
It's encouraging. Shved got 8 assists in the preseason finale, by the way. So there's that. What do they call it? What do they call him? Baby Rubio? No, not Baby Rubio. What was the other word? Russian Rubio.
Yeah.
Russian. Yeah, he actually looked like a Russian Rubio in this game for the most part, from what we could see in highlights anyway. Oh, and by the way, your boy, or Brandon Roy's boy, Will Conroy, has made the team.
Oh,
he's the 15th guy. He made it. Congratulations. Yeah, there you go. You're like, jinx? No, jinx. Yeah, he made the team. He was the last guy to make it. The other guys were all the guys we already knew about, 14 guaranteed contracts, all the way from Love to Shved and Dante and Steamsma, and of course, I believe Amundsen is on the team as well. But yeah, Conroy has made it.
Yeah, if we're going to keep anyone, it was going to be Conroy.
Yeah,
because
insurance. Yep.
Yeah, or if any trades go down with either Brea or Kuhan Luke.
Yeah, somebody's probably going to get traded here.
Yeah,
and probably another guy with the initials D will. Probably. Like, not a guarantee, but I think the odds are high.
Yeah, because if we're thinking about keeping Airbud, we have to trade somebody.
Yeah. Somebody's probably going to go. It's not. There sure as hell not be Cunningham, by the way. There's the best deal on the roster right there. Unless you want to call Kevin Love that because he didn't get the max deal. But, yeah. That's a good deal, Cunningham.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
You mean for Ellington?
Oh yeah, good deal that way also. But I mean, financially.
Oh yeah,
like only $2 million a year right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that Ellington trade. Yeah, that worked out for us.
It's a good deal. I mean, Cunningham is a legit full blown minimum rotation player, isn't he?
Yeah.
Minimum, like 8-man, 9-man.
And out of all the low risk, high reward guys, he's like the only one so far that's panned out.
Yeah, like a steamer. I don't know.
Yeah,
he doesn't look good.
He looked like he wasn't moving a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
to be supposedly elite shot blocker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is something you were mentioning off air a little while ago, a couple hours ago. Yeah, talk about that. Like no lateral movement, right?
Yeah,
he doesn't.
Much. It was just. I don't know if he was just being lazy out there.
That or he just doesn't have quick feet.
Yeah, it's like the shot blocking he got was it was like a product of being in Boston and Garnett.
Yeah, because right now he's just kind of a wannabe goalie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know those guys that stand kind of under the basket. Yeah.
Yeah, he won't go after the block.
Yeah, he's just a goalie.
Yeah,
that's kind of lame. Because we used to play with a guy like that. He refused to play man-to-man defense. Everybody else is playing man-to-man defense, and he's standing close to the basket the whole time. So it's like 4-on-5. It's like, what's going on here? Of course, this is different. Obviously, in the NBA,
yeah.
Obviously, Adamman would have murdered somebody if that was happening in the NBA. But he's kind of like a goalie, though.
Yeah,
Damn it.
and I actually would have preferred. Oliver.
Oliver Miller? No, you're thinking about someone
Tolliver.
else. Oh, Tolliver. I think you said Oliver. I think
Tolliver.
Oliver. Yeah, Oliver. It's funny. The guy that replaced him is an upgrade. Believe it or not, as good as Tolliver was awesome, I thought, but the guy that replaced him is like a upgrade. But then, when we're not talking about Steamsma there, when we say the upgrade, that's Steamsma replaces Darko, and even that's an upgrade.
Yeah,
but
I think for too much because it was
too much money.
Steamsma, I don't. He shot. I mean, one thing I didn't really get to see him that much when he played for Boston, so I had to do the usual, YouTube highlights. I don't really give you much, but
yeah,
it looked like he had an okay shot. It's pretty fast release, but I don't know. It's just he's not scoring at all, really.
Yeah,
Preseason you think he'll get a couple of decent looks, but he hasn't really showed much.
Yeah, especially in the preseason, because guys like Lou Amundsen are going to get a lot of playing time usually, and Steamer you'd think as well. But no, he hasn't showed much, and that's unfortunate. I don't think he's like a total bust, but at the same time, it's like at the same time, it makes you wonder what's going on. Forecaster's eyeballing something here. Here we go. Yes, sir. But yeah, Steamer, yeah, he's an upgrade from Darko, but that's not saying much. It's funny. Darko went to Boston, Steamer to Minnesota. Hey, isn't that cool when you think about that? Oh, I bet Garnett's not too happy about that. Forecaster wanted to check on Tolliver. Yeah, no, not good. 1 of 10.
Yeah, not good.
Atlanta, yeah. The Hawks are going to frustrate T-Ball this year, and I picked them to be like a 3rd seed in the East. That tells you how bad the East is, doesn't it? So the Detroit Pistons just might, who knows, maybe they might be in the hunt. You never know. As they call it, in the hunt, like the 8 to 10 range. Maybe Mr. King over there. Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah, 4 of 10.
Yeah, 4 of 10. He made all his free throws. 4 of 10? You mean 1 of 10? 1 of 10 for Tolliver. Ouch.
Well, we got to the line.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Look at you.
Unlike Monta Ellis, where he just straight up
1 of 11, and that's it.
Yeah, he didn't get to the line, so we'll make up for it. But
and don't forget those 5 turnovers he added to the. Yeah, there you go. That's some. That's a major asset.
That's horrible.
That's massive assets, isn't it?
Yeah, Tolliver, I really liked him. Energy guy, just good guy overall. That's how I would have wanted him to stay.
And he's another IQ guy, too. That's what was good about him as well, the whole IQ thing.
Yeah, knows the system. And if you can say the same for Bud, say the same thing for Anthony. Knows the system. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he's one of those Kevin Love bad blood guys.
Well, I hope not. Yeah, maybe.
I don't think Tolliver was.
Kevin Love likes to talk about bad blood on the team, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Got rid of the bad blood. Yes, that was a cool quote the way you said that.
I think Tolliver would have wanted him to stay. I mean,
they're
saying everything. Lou's the energy guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like another guy who didn't really, didn't excite me.
He's very steamer-like, isn't he? Yeah. Very steamboat, steam smell-like. Yeah. Where he's just kind of a clumsy klutz.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he could score at all.
No.
There's a couple times where he missed a couple
layups
in a row, but he had a good dunk.
Yeah.
Kind of fooled a couple of fans.
Back. Yeah. And everybody's just, because he had this, this intense putback. And yeah, people do that at the swimming pool too, on those little hoops by the swimming pool, but that doesn't mean you're a good player. It just means you put the ball in the basket because it just bounced to you.
Yeah.
And everybody's all flexing muscles like they're so good and tough. It's like, not really. No, I mean, Amundsen, yeah, he's physical. That's the good part, but the skill level is, it's okay. Yeah. No, it's he's a hustle guy, and that's about it. Basically, he's Mad Dog. He's a little bit better version of Mad Dog, really. Okay, Mad Dog's the worst player ever, so I guess he's better than him. But Mad Dog's the worst player ever, isn't he? I did notice one thing about the Tolliver thing, though. He shot 1 of 5 for 3. So I don't know what triggered Tolliver's insanity there. He must have drank a little too much coffee before the game, I think. 5 3-point attempts for Tolliver? That's kind of weird, don't you think?
Well, at least he made 1.
At least he made 1.
You don't want him taking those.
No, that's a bit bizarre. That's too much. Come on, Tolliver. I know it's preseason, but I don't know. Hawks are kind of a weird mix. It's like you look at their backcourt, I'm starting to get kind of nauseous now just looking at it. Really? Deshaun Stevenson and Devin Harris? Ugh. Actually, those guys were both in Utah not long ago, and that wasn't a good there either. Something's making you wonder what's going on.
I'm just looking at Lou's numbers.
Not much. Well, it's like 4 and 4 pretty much over his career. 4 rebounds, 4 points. We're happy for him. The blocks are like, it's nothing really nothing to get too excited about. He's not Malcolm Lee like getting 2 blocks in about 20 minutes or whatever it was. I like him. Oh, and Cool Hand Luke has a herniated disc, doesn't he? There's a herniated disc in his back. Cool Hand Luke. That's Luke Longley. No, Luke. Luke Ridnour. I had to say it. Yeah, Luke Ridnour's back is bugging him. That's not good. So that's another reason why Will Conroy's here. It's so many reasons. Rubio's out. Barea might get traded. Maybe Luke, but also Luke is he's been bit by the injury bug. His first year here, he missed time too. I mean, he misses time. He misses his 10 games or more every year, it seems like. Except when he was with Milwaukee, he played all 82. But, Will Conroy, he's guaranteed at least through, I forget how they said, probably December-ish at minimum when Rubio comes back, but maybe the rest of the year. I mean, I don't fault any NBA team for having a third point guard.
Yeah.
Because Barea's, I don't know what he is.
But for some reason, we get talked about it. The Wolves, that we have 10 point guards.
They always say
we
that.
We never had more than 5 point guards. I mean, come on.
More than 5? That's funny. Yeah, we never have had more than 5, have we?
Every draft, all the Wolves will get another point guard.
Yep.
I'm glad that joke's gone.
Yeah, it needs to go, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I hope it goes. Oh, but now they're going to... Okay, yeah, but now it's going to be power forwards, right? Kevin Love and Derek Williams and I don't know, and another slow center. No. Very Darko-like. Yeah, I like Darko. I do. Uh-oh. The forecaster's eyes are wandering again. Look at him. So really, other than that, I don't even know what to say. Do the Rockets make the playoffs over the Timberwolves? No?
No.
Yes. Thank you for saying that. I hope not.
I mean, because I don't know if it's a lateral move yet with them getting Harden.
That's the thing. That might be all it is.
You trade a score for a score. But they do it different ways.
Yeah.
But you're getting a healthier Harden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that enough?
Yeah, because Martin's a little more injury prone, isn't he? Martin's one of those guys that bugs you because he'll score a lot, but it's like, well, he doesn't make anybody better.
Yeah.
I kind of think Harden might do the same thing in Houston, huh? Score a lot, but not make anybody better. You think that's about where we're headed?
That's all they want him to do.
To score a lot?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, they have the Osek. He's a good center. Not great, but good from the Bulls. Jeremy Lin, yeah, but who knows what's going to happen with that. I don't know what to think of Jeremy Lin. Remember that? It was like a month there. He scored 26 points, and the next thing you know, he was like 1 of 11-ish.
Yeah.
He was very Monta Ellis, Monta Ellis performance the other night. He would have games like that, as I'm sure you remember very well, don't you? And then he got hurt, and that was all she wrote. So who knows what to think about old Jeremy? Yeah, I am not sure. Ridnour also missed a preseason game because of personal reasons that I do not know about. Did you hear anything about him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of the details about it, just the personal reasons.
Okay. Yeah, as to what they were, we don't know.
Yeah.
I forget, there was something, wasn't there an illness in his family like a year ago or something?
Yeah, I do remember something about that.
I wonder if it's related, but I'm not going to spread rumors or anything about something that's, I guess, none of my beeswax, as they like to say. Malcolm Lee, you're still looking at him, aren't you? You love him. No, I mean, Chase Budinger, he's going to have a good season. You can just feel it coming. Amundsen's, just here for the ride, I guess, for now. We'll see what happens. Love, hopefully he'll come back sooner than later. And Rubio, same thing. But
we seem to have a lot of guys on our team with back injuries.
Yeah, Amundsen has back spasms as well. That's another thing you're digging up for us right there. I appreciate that. Yep, more. Yeah, he didn't play in the last game, did he? So that must be why. Love, we know what happened there. He punched a wall. I mean, he did he got hurt doing knuckle push-ups, I guess, according to the newspaper. But I don't know. Fill in your conspiracy theory there. I have no idea. Pekovic maybe got mad at him and they went at it. Maybe that's one thing that could have happened, or maybe he lost in NBA 2K and clanged his controller really hard in his hand and couldn't believe the pain. Who knows? Kirilenko stayed healthy for the time being. That's good news. Yeah. So there's your injury report. Yeah, not Rubio with the back herniated disc. Yeah, it goes on and on and on. Pekovic has been healthy. Brandon Roy, well, so far, we'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed, hands folded. He has not been amazing. No, I'm not going to say he's been amazing, but it's the preseason. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe he'll average 19 points a game. I hope. You hope so?
I think he'll do it.
I think. You think he will? Oh, that was casual. No, I hope so. Martell Webster, a final little checkup on him in 27 minutes. Very Timberwolves-like last year. One of the worst plus-minuses. Not that it's the most important. Second worst plus-minus in their little preseason game against San Antonio, and the usual 5 points, 5 rebounds. That's some sexy numbers there, Martell. Thank you so much for not being here. Aren't you glad? Oh, you can't. Yep, the forecast.
I'm pretty glad.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty glad.
It's funny how I mentioned Martell Webster and you clicked on a game involving the Denver Nuggets. I wondered how that happened. Oh, that's why. Anthony Randolph, yep. He's doing a forecaster's doing a random little checkup on our former guys. Randolph is the winner. Yeah. Well, I guess they played this. Oh my God! I just saw something. Michael Beasley with a little 29-10 effort for the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, good luck with that. You were fooled. You were fooled. Phoenix, you were fooled. That's all I got to say about that. Wesley Johnson, right back where he started.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Don't let the door hit you. Where? The good Lord split you. And I say the same to Beasley. If
he snuck in 2 blocks and a steal in there, but
that's crazy. But yeah,
Beasley,
buried on the bench already.
I wish that he gets it. That he has to be a team player, but I don't think Phoenix wants him to. I think Phoenix they want him to score.
They want to just go out and kick some butt.
Yeah. Just go out there and score. Don't worry about defense because I know you can't do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Too much thinking. Too much thinking involved.
Yeah.
But yeah, just go out there and score.
Mm-hmm. He certainly did that in a 13-21 effort, 29-point game, but the 4 turnovers, we all remember that very well. That's what he did very well here, didn't he?
That's because
he always did it. Yeah, when he attempts it, it's just a turnover. He's trying to be a team player, but he's not good at it apparently.
Yeah, so just score. And he did.
Beast.
13-21, 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, that was one of his quote-unquote, dare I say this word. Remember where it was like Kevin Durant type games where he's like, there are times it's like he looks like a Durant out there, just blowing by people with crossovers and hitting shots all over the place. He made all 3 of his 3-point attempts a Durantula type effort. But we know what he's going to do in the next game, don't you?
Yeah.
Wesley Johnson. Martell Webster. Yeah, 5 points. Yeah, and all the above. Either getting benched or shooting 2 of 11. Same old story, right?
Yeah, and actually saw a bit of this game. It was pretty fun to watch. All those ex-Wolves players.
Which game?
This one.
You did see it. Good. There you go.
Yeah, I got
Anthony Randolph did do well, by the way.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Wesley out there. Beasley.
Yeah, they're filled. Yep. Denver.
Corey.
Phoenix. Yeah, this is the Minnesota Timberwolves game. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, Phoenix has Beasley, Telfair, and Wesley Johnson. Denver's got, Ty Lawson was our property, kind of.
Yeah.
He was terrible in that game, but I'm not too concerned about that. We know he can play. Anthony Randolph is, of course, a member of the Nuggets. Costa Koufos and Corey Brewer. They were parts of the Anthony Randolph trade, weren't they? Yeah, they were. And now they've come back full circle. This is beautiful, isn't it? I just wish Mr. Fareed would come to Minnesota. There you go. There's your... No, we can't, though.
Yeah.
Because of Love. Get out of here, Love. No, I'm kidding. No, I'll keep Love. Thank you. As good as Fareed is.
I want to get McGee from him. No, but not with that contract.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Really, yeah.
And he didn't even start, but it's a preseason game. That's probably why.
No, actually, I don't think he will be starting.
Really? Because the mental,
Yeah.
He's very Beasley-like, isn't he?
Yeah, it's just like Adam, and he's not going to get minutes unless he's showing that he deserves them.
Yeah, because Carl doesn't want to put up with that, does he? George Carl, of course. Yeah. Another veteran coach, just like Alman. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, he doesn't put up with BS. Iguodala did not play Gallinari, but yeah, that's a good. We look at that team. That's a good team, huh?
Yeah.
Even with their goofy Wolves connections, they're pretty good.
I couldn't believe that they got Iguodala.
Yeah, Iguodala and of course Gallinari. The Godfather, Don Gallinari.
That was a good pickup for them.
Yeah,
Good
all
trade.
over the place. That is a talented team in Phoenix. As I always call them, the little team that could, because they have nice little pieces like Dragic, Gortat, who I like Gortat a lot. That's a nice center.
Yeah.
Telfair's that nice little backup point guard who's not bad at all.
Yeah, I like Telfair.
He's steady. He's not like a moron like he used to be with when I was
Oh, yeah.
his first go around with Minnesota. Oh my God! And of course, every year before that with Boston and Portland was terrible. But he got better in his Phoenix days. Oh boy! Look at this NBA roundup you're doing. Yeah, you're enjoying this, aren't you? This is actually kind of fun. We're just throwing this in at the end, aren't we? Just casual. That's what we do best. Aaron, a follow with a beautiful minus 23. Yeah,
with that
beautiful.
trade.
And that was the Denver trade. Yeah, but you just
Yeah.
wanted to go full circle with that, huh?
Yeah.
He's the best player on a bad team, and he's not doing a very good job of being the best player, is he? Not yet. At least not in that game. We'll give him a pass for the time being.
Yeah, I think that was his first game back.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Kevin Martin, his farewell tour. Good luck with the Thunder. Yeah, that was his last game with the Houston Sprockets in the 95 Finals rematch. Yes, it's only been about 17 years, but, it's still going. It's still going. The rivalry's still alive. Okay, yeah, right. Most of these guys on this court were probably like toddlers at that time. We were high schoolers, but they weren't. Sean Livingston is on the... that's right. He's still there. He's still there. Yeah, I do remember seeing his name on the roster, but it's more interesting to actually see him on the active roster. Royce White, former Gopher, former Iowa State with Freddie Hoiberg. He was their head coach. Fred Hoiberg. Very cool how he got Royce White to clean up his act a little bit, at least enough to get to the league. But now he doesn't like traveling on airplanes, so that's more drama.
And for Detroit, I like Drummond.
Yes, Kalen King. Yes, Kalen King. You got yourself a player there.
Yeah, definitely.
Drummond could play. And, when you listen to the Rip City Bad Boys, he likes Drummond as well. He can play. And so can Greg Monroe, by the way, for the most part. I mean, he's not the most exciting player of all time, but he's good. They're dying to get rid of Prince. I know that much. That's what
I don't really understand why they gave him so much money.
Prince, yeah. They want to get rid of him. At least I know Kalen King does. Kalen over there on Rip City Bad Boy. Yeah, he wants to get rid of him. Brandon Knight, I like him as well. He's not the best thing ever, but he's certainly not bad. He's above average. Yep, I'm glad they got rid of Ben Gordon. Good riddance to that guy. I don't like Ben Gordon at all. Good luck in Charlotte. Look at this NBA roundup you're doing.
I mean, I don't know
it's
about
fun,
the moves Detroit they've made so far, but I'm surprised Villanueva's still there.
He's still there, yeah. Probably, well, it's the contract. It's got to be that. I mean, they're like, we don't want him. Anybody that would want to trade for him, or excuse me, not want to trade for him. Anybody that Detroit wants to trade him to is like, no. I suppose they could. But they haven't done it, yeah. Or even Prince, but even Prince maybe.
I mean, after they resigned Prince, I knew that he wasn't going to be tradable.
Yeah, because they're kind of screwed for the time being. Though, I mean, Prince would fit in with some aging playoff team like L.A. or San Antonio, I would think.
Yeah.
Those would be great suitors for Tayshaun. Or even Miami, maybe. That's like a maybe type of move. Or Chicago or something. Who knows, right? I think L.A. San Antonio.
In Chicago.
Who?
Yeah, Rip in Chicago.
Ugh. I'm not a big Rip fan. I think he's just. I think he's been washed up for like 4 years now.
Yeah.
Is that okay to say that?
Yeah, it's okay.
I think he's just washed up big time. Look at this guy, still doing that roundup, aren't you? Oofda. Yep, he's a busy guy. Yeah, it's fun though. We hope you're enjoying this. I'm sure you guys are, and you've had nice things to say about us. But other than that, any final comments you'd like to say about the Timberwolves prospects? As now preseason is over, regular season begins.
I'm a little worried.
Are you?
Well, for Bud, for him to be the best player, who's not one of our rookies, and he's probably going to demand a lot of money. Now we have to make a trade somehow.
To try to keep him, you mean?
Yeah, because I don't like the fact that one of our best guys is a guy who we're not going to be able to keep.
Wouldn't that suck if that happened? I think the one thing is you can use the $5 million exception if you must. I would think he'd accept it. Maybe.
I would hope so.
I would hope so, yeah. Because I don't think he's going to... I mean, who knows? Who am I to say what he's going to demand? But I doubt he's going to be demanding $8 million a year or anything. But I would think he'd at least accept that, though. You almost wish you could use the 5 on something else if you have to, but...
Yeah, because right
who
now,
knows?
right after the whole Batum thing...
Oh, yeah.
Any free agent that we have, the Blazers are going to try to grab.
Yeah, there's some bad blood over there, isn't there?
Just to raise the price.
Mm-hmm. There is some serious free agency rivalry between Portland and Minnesota. The Portland managers hate David Kahn, and David Kahn hates the Portland managers. They do not like each other at all. And, of course, David Kahn, where is he from? Portland. Yeah, there's a lot of bad blood going on between those two. And Edelman's here, too. It's creepy how everything's tied together in a web of yeah, it's a nightmare. But who knows what Portland's going to do? Maybe we'll keep Air Bud. That'd be funny if Bud ended up going there, though. That would figure. Wouldn't it, though? Wouldn't it? He's not going back to Houston. We know that much. Because for whatever reason, he didn't like McHale. Maybe the same reasons we don't. I don't know. But I want to say they look smart, but who knows? Who knows how that trade's going to go? Maybe Harden will go off the deep end, which wouldn't surprise me either. Yeah, we'll see. It's one of those wait and see type things.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with McHale over there. I mean, because Kyle didn't like him.
Kyle Lowry, he wanted out. He wanted out.
It looks like Harden, and Kyle might have the same.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if Harden would get along with McHale.
Yeah, they're both aggressive.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as the playing style.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. McHale's old school. I don't know how we tolerate Harden.
Yeah.
Might not be the best marriage ever. We'll see. Maybe he'll love him too much. Who knows? We know that McHale likes the Greg Steamsmas of the world and the Darkos, I'm sure.
Hey, we'll trade Steamson for Harden,
Yes. Hey Kevin, we know you like big men. we got Steamer. Come on.
Elite shot blocker. Okay.
So elite that he doesn't block shots. Okay, sorry, I had to say it. So with that, I think that's a bit. When you say about ready to wrap her up,
No, we wrap her up. Save a little for our next show.
Yes, the next show will be regular season bound. Yes.
I can't wait.
Yeah, we can finally actually watch games. My little phone, my Android League Pass. I know Kalen King's out there got the real League Pass. So it's like, the preseason they told us to screw off. I guess the NBA did. They didn't give us any preseason games, but yeah, whatever, right? Yeah. So it's one of those deals. Yeah. Oh well, now we'll be able to watch them finally. If you want to see Miami versus Boston, and it's not as long as it's not on a national broadcast, you can watch it. Yep. So that'll be fun. We're finally ready to head that direction. It's going to be exciting. So with that, we'd like you to check out thesportstuff.com. There's no more message boards that I know of anymore. I think Dylan wanted to get rid of them. So yes, do check out thesportstuff.com. It does have the crossover show. Check that out. Also, Purple Mafia, Minnesota Vikings podcast. I do that basketball show, Pumpa and Mr. Train, or Pumpa and V-Train, Rip City Bad Boys, and the Courtside podcast. Gotta love that. Absolutely great show, guys. Very, very cool. Thanks again for checking out this show. Facebook, go on there, the search bar, type it in. Minnesota Timberwolves, or Timberwolves Explosion, Minnesota Timberwolves Show, and of course at Wolves Explosion and at Forecaster TE, excuse me, I keep doing that. Forecaster TE is the Twitter account for the Forecaster. Do give both of us a follow, we'd appreciate it. And yeah, we also have a phone line, 209-736-7877. 209-736-7877. It is a voicemail. Do treat it as such. Mention what show you're calling into, which is Timberwolves Explosion. Your statement, shout out, comment, and all the above. There you go. As long as it's on topic for the most part. As long as it's about Minnesota Timberwolves or at least NBA related. And not as much about recipes or something. Yeah, that's the mouse. No, I'm sorry. Fell into a bucket of cream. Okay, sorry. Something like that. Oh, I was all excited. Yeah, I was getting all excited about fantasy basketball because that's coming up as well. Yes, sir. It's coming. Yep. So anyhow, with that, we will come to an end. Your episode number 84. Thanks again for listening, and continue to tell your friends about the show. And there you go. We'll get back to you next time. Do take care. Within about a week or two. All right. Take care, everyone.